She wanna rub on my body, but she know that I got a bitch. She don't really care, she fucking for fun. She told me that she want a kid. I told her bitch no, I just wanna fuck. Then I'm leaving, can't stay. Folks got a Glock, he shoot it like Ray Ray. Yeah, you know he gon' spray. Glock, target practice, we don't miss, so bitch. Watch what you saying.
Heavy hitters are back, man. After H's up, I'm your boy Jay.
I'm your boy Morrow.
Today, man, we're gonna talk about a crazy time, not just even in wrestling, but in society itself, man. We talking about the pandemic era, but the pandemic era in wrestling.
Yeah, man, we was one of the fortunate to have to sit through that time of wrestling with no crowd.
It was weird.
Fake fans that was like performance center trainees. Fake crowd noises.
Bro, piping in crowd noises.
The virtual fan base, which was the Thunderdome.
I never got in there. I don't think they would have let me in.
Yeah, I never got in there either. That's because a lot of people was playing around saying Chris Benoit was on there, messing it up for us.
Crazy.
We also had to sit through arguably the worst WrestleMania in history in a performance center.
That was crazy. That they really did that.
Like literally, the matches on that card was just thrown together.
Yeah, it was bad. Like, we got Liv Morgan versus who did she wrestle at that WrestleMania?
Somebody weak.
Yeah, it was like
Keith Black and Bobby Lashley.
These were like matches you could have seen on main event on WrestleMania.
Yeah, so we're gonna run y'all down through this era. We're gonna talk about some high points of this era, low points. But one thing we can say is WWE, they make sure they keep it pushing no matter what happened, bro. Literally, no matter what happened, WWE gonna forever live by the show must goes on.
Bro.
So let's dive into some low parts.
All right, first of all,
the pandemic era.
First of all, gang, we could talk about let's talk about some of the matches itself. Let's talk about like the eye for eye match. We could talk about that match was crazy.
So that's one thing. A lot of cinematic. Let's just do that in all one.
But some of it wasn't that bad though. Like I did like the Boneyard match. The Firefly Funhouse match just made me feel like I popped the ecstasy or something.
It was dumb all over.
I just felt like you ever felt high and you wasn't high and you like, dang,
bro, yeah,
that's how I felt.
I think so.
Oh damn, man, this is crazy. Y'all been watching this home?
Yeah, like the eye for eye match was kind of. I didn't understand the concept behind that one for real because like WWE, you promoting to like literally pull out somebody's eyeball. Like, promoting that.
Hey, what tripped me out once Seth Rollins won the match, he threw up.
Like,
what?
Like, bro, like what was like that was a strange match idea. Like, yeah, let's just see who the winner got to pull out the other dude's eyeball. Like, come on, man. He messed my man's Ray out for a few months.
Bro, his eye eventually grew back.
Oh, bro.
And, he's been good ever since.
Oh, bro, but yeah, that was a funny match concept. Like you said, the Boneyard match wasn't bad. That was actually one of the
pretty good.
Yeah.
Undertaker's last match.
Also, it was one cinematic match.
No, man.
The Money in the Bank matches.
Oh, that was pretty good. I like that though. I thought you was going somewhere else.
Which one?
The Firefly Funhouse.
Oh, no, you already spoke on that. I didn't like that match at all.
Yeah.
But the Money in the Bank matches actually wasn't a low point, but it was like, it's just what made it, it was like, it was different at that time. I had never seen that match in that.
It was like watching a movie.
Yeah, and it was in the facility, but that's what made it fun. It was in the headquarters.
Vince was in there. Vince was in there doing something and AJ and them ran there and they was messing. They like knocked something over and they tried to fix it back up and all this.
Just tripping. Yeah, they just stuff was just happening all throughout the whole match. Like it was interesting though. It was wild. Otis won the Money in the Bank that year, just falling in his hand, just falling in his arm.
Oscar won the title.
Yeah,
well, she won Money in the Bank, but the title was in the briefcase.
Bro, so she basically won the championship. But I don't know. I just feel like them matches wasn't bad, but they was just low points for me because it was just the area it was in. It didn't feel like a Money in the Bank match. It felt goofy, but like them matches kind of made that era a little fun though, cause it was different. It just was like, let's just do more of the cinematic matches and the kid. But yeah, I mean,
all right.
Another low point for me was probably the Hurt Business ending.
Okay.
We can talk about them getting. They actually got started in the pandemic era though.
Right.
Like initially.
Yeah, I like the Hurt Business. I feel like they didn't do as much as they could have or should have. They have potential to be great. Yeah. For whatever reason, they broke up after Bobby Lashley won the title, and that was it.
MVP came back with a plan, and he put Shelton and Bobby together. Shelton wasn't really doing nothing. Bobby was floating, and then Cedric eventually joined. And once they started a little feud with Retribution, it was decent because they was the only ones stepping up to them out of everybody on the roster.
It's like, yeah, we'll handle it for a price. Because who's the GM at that time?
It was Adam Pearce.
Oh, yeah, it was Adam Pearce. So he was like, yeah, okay, cool, I'll pay y'all whatever y'all want to handle it. Mm-hmm. And they handled. So they weren't really heel or babyface. They were kind of like dudes. They were just dudes who did stuff for business.
For money, business.
Handle stuff for business. The other thing, gang, we didn't mention was somebody had like a second, like a resurgence in their career. Randy Orton was snapping in the pandemic.
Yeah, I felt like we was gonna get to it eventually with Randy. He was one of the MVPs of the pandemic era,
bro.
For sure. It all started when Edge came back at the Rumble, and then
And Randy was right for what he did. He was right for what he did.
That feud started because Randy viciously assaulted Edge.
I agree with him.
And he said that he did it to help Edge to so other young talents wouldn't try to make a name off Edge's name.
So Ruby and Lyric could have a dad at home. Yeah.
So Randy destroyed him.
Yeah, makes sense. I
so
agree
he
with
could
him.
go home and be with his family.
I agree with him.
Beth Phoenix got RKO'd in the process during this time. That was a little bit before the crowd left though. Mm-hmm. But then during the pandemic, the Legend Killer came back. He started taking out all the old dudes. Ric Flair, Big Show, Shawn Michaels, Christian, you name it. It did Mark Henry dirty. Vocally.
He emasculated him. Like this man used to be a beast back in the day.
Bro, he was on
and Randy was just telling him, like, you a shell of yourself. Get out of here. Yeah. And Mark Henry just dropped his head and just rolled off on his scooter. I was like, they ain't never just do Mark Henry like that.
Yeah, him dirty. Like, so Randy he was on the tail, and he won the title too. But speaking of him winning the title, we can't speak about the pandemic without the WWE champion of that time, Drew McIntyre.
Killing.
The man who won the Rumble in 2020 beat Brock Lesnar in 5 minutes at WrestleMania and won the WWE Championship. His time, unfortunately, came when the world shut down. He was set out to do this with or without the fans. Mm-hmm. It just so happened the fans wasn't able to be there for his run. But Drew did it. He carried the torch. He was WWE champion twice during that time because I think Randy beat him for it and then he won it back.
Right, like a week later or something.
So, yeah, Drew McIntyre had a run. We got to speak about the Messiah, Seth Rollins.
Yeah, he was snapping.
He had a feud with Drew during that time.
He was snapping all for the greater good. Lost the match at WrestleMania, then got a world title shot against Drew.
That was one of my favorite characters too from Seth Rollins. He was so poised. He had the suits. Yeah. It was righteous. It was a good character.
You keep forgetting one important thing from the pandemic game.
Man, form me. Help you out, make error.
We got the introduction of our tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, SummerSlam 2020. Came back and beat up the Fiend.
And went on a generational run.
3-4 years as champion.
Oh, bro. I remember P said, he was like, man, I was like, what did he say? He was like, man, I was like a freshman in high school when Roman won the title.
No, bro, you're like 2020, yeah.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, little bro, he got high school now.
That was the start of a crazy run, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we still feeling the effects of it. You know, he ain't champion no more. He ain't around, but his present, Roman Reigns, you know.
Jey Uso and Reigns, one of my favorite storylines of all time.
Jey Uso elevated himself during that time.
Bro, Jimmy got hurt as a blessed disguise.
You know, I wanted to speak about Apollo Crews in the pandemic. He won the U.S. title. And then he changed his character around to the Nigerian character and won the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. So he went from just straight catering, a joke, to winning 2 major mid-card titles within 2 years. So
Now he was with Cedric and Mustafa, and they was going up against the Hurt Business.
weak, man. Apollo Crews, he didn't step out until he won championship gold. And I didn't actually think he'll win a title for real in WWE because I just he ain't got he don't got no title.
He said that laugh.
He just smiled a lot of it. But when he turned to the Nigerian dude, he went crazy.
Commander Aziz, his big ass just jumped over the top,
bro. That was so Apollo definitely was a shining, a bright shiner for me in that era. And that I ain't gonna lie, Aleister Black before he left, he was getting pushed too. Paul Heyman was in charge during that time a little bit.
For a little bit.
Bro, and then 2021.
No, they got rid of him. Once the ratings started going down because of the pandemic, they got rid of Paul Heyman. That's to blame somebody.
Yeah, so bro, it's even though how you gonna blame Paul? There's no fans.
It was hard to watch.
Oh, bro,
it was hard to watch.
Man. But yeah, though, a lot of stuff happened during that era, and like I said, we had to sit through it. We watched it. We was doing YouTube at the time. We really wasn't doing videos because it was just a horrible time. But yeah, man, that era make you appreciate wrestling though because it was still around, but everything else stopped. The NBA stopped, football, when everything stopped, WWE was still going on.
Fact.
And that just it just show you that no matter what, WWE gonna continue to flourish. And now look where they at now because they kept pushing through.
They keep telling I keep seeing the commercial. WWE is on fire.
Yeah, Triple H, they steady playing that commercial. Bro, and it is. It's the hottest ticket in town right now, WWE. We already know WWE got history. They gonna have points where they gonna be bad, but they gonna be good. That's why we stay tuned because we know they proven. Like bro said, Vince had a 40-year proven track record when it came to the business compared to Tony with no previous history. So yeah, it's we know Vince had good years.
Bro, yeah, and you gotta see who popping up now. Metro Boomin.
Yes, outside people that's not, in WWE.
Oh, bro.
That's just, you see the stretch, the WWE stretch, the audience. They already bringing in, social media people. You just saw Speed a few months ago. Nobody knew. People know who Speed is, but him being on WWE boosted his fame even more by being on for them few seconds.
Hey, again,
and getting drilled by Randy.
When he went on 2K and put himself against Randy Orton and was losing still,
bro.
Gang, what's wrong with him, bro?
He a funny dude. Speed a funny dude. But that's the same dude that lit up fireworks in his room. He unreal. But yeah, man, I don't know, man, the Thunderdome era, like I said, we got a lot of stuff happening, man, but let us know, though.
I'm turning heel.
What?
Turning heel.
Let us know y'all favorite moments from the Thunderdome era, man. Let us know if y'all rocked with that era. If y'all, we don't want to go back to it. Do some of y'all wish we could go back to that? That's crazy if you say yeah to that one, but yeah, man, SummerSlam this week. Live stream to toe. Make sure y'all hit the like button, though, subscribe, man. More videos coming soon. We've been dropping consistently. We're going to keep dropping consistently, but until the next one, I'm your boy, tomorrow.
Money Making Jam, we out.